and you're watching Kalakado 10, and for the first time we are live. So here I have this mini 3D printer. It is from GEEETECH and it was sent to me by GEERBEST. And this is a 3D printer that I wanted for a very long time because it has a very small build volume and it is almost entirely enclosed. And this is the first 3D printer that I'm unboxing here, which is fully assembled. That means that you can just take it out of the box and start printing with it. There's no assembly required. And because it's such a special printer, I thought I should go ahead and do it in front of you guys. So we have the cutter here. I'm going to start opening it up. The packaging was done really good. It came in a very secured package. I just opened up the white sheet on top of it. Now let's see if the packaging is actually good on the inside. So right off the bat we have some manual, I think, over here, and let's keep that aside. We never use the manuals, and because this is a Wi-Fi enabled one, I think there is some kind of an app that we can use. I'm not going to use the Wi-Fi enabled one. In fact, I'll see if there is a some kind of a program loaded inside the TF card, and we will be using that directly. And here is the box, the thermocol. It's always difficult to open it, so let me just invert it over here. Just do that. This is the best way to box anything without damaging the contents inside. Then we're seeing this unboxing happening on top of the welding table that I did recently. It's up as a latest video. If you want to see how I build this table, then please do check that out on my YouTube channel. So let's open the package. Okay, there's something already falling apart. There's the wire here. Let me take that out. Okay, the wire is out. Let's put it back. Ooh, filaments. People have started becoming stingy with the filaments. Usually they used to give about a reel, an entire roll of 1 kg. Now they've started giving really less. The last printer that I owned is the Tigo Tornado, in which there was no filament at all. Can you believe? A 3D printer machine with no filaments at all. So I don't know what's happening. More unboxing. So first, I think this is a power brick. Let me quickly open that. Okay, please ignore the noise. There's some construction going on. I can't stop the noise. We just have to bear with it. I hope you can hear me. I'll try to speak louder. So this is the power brick. It's about 12 volts and 8 amperes if you can come close and see this. So this machine requires about 8 amperes, which is quite less than the other machines, and it is understandable. It has a really small build plate. It's about 130 by 130 only. Not much of an energy required to heat the bed plate, so it's just 8 amperes. And then we have white PLA filament, I believe. Nobody gives ABS. And followed by, let's see, set this cover. It's a kind of a metal piece. I don't know where it's gonna come. Let me keep that aside. Another one. USB COM port connection, USB A. And then there is, oh, this is interesting. I want to show it closer to you guys. So this printer has a different kind of a nozzle, and this is the nozzle that comes shipped with this one. It's a 0.4 mm only, but it's a plug and play one, meaning you don't have to remove the screws or anything, and I'm just glad that they gave us an alternative. But I don't know what I'm gonna do after this one fails, because we just have to, and we know we actually change a lot of nozzles in the process. I think they should have some spares. I'll check that and I'll put that in the description also. And then there are some tools, an SD card. Let's try to take this out. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just love it. We just have a small blue painter's tape. in case I think the tape over here blows out. Let me quickly take this out and we can talk more. Something just fell. I think it's a cover that closes this part. Okay. So here's the printer. We get all this inside. Don't need that. We don't need that. Screws. Okay, so we'll quickly go over what those metal parts were there for. So the metal parts are mentioned over here, and it says filament holder kit, and then there is a tool kit, the spare nozzle, power cord, the USB cable, starter filament. Yes, we do have that, and the TF card. Everything is there. This ballpoint pen is not there. It's fine, but I'm not going to use this filament holder. I'll be using the one that came with Anycubic. So if you can follow me, I'll just take that from here. So for our case, I think quickly this one should suffice the need. So I'll have it over here. Okay, the power port, where does it go? So it says 12 volt, DC 12 volt, the USB and the TF card. Let me quickly put the power brick inside. But first, let's take a look at the machine. Wow, this is super compact. This is just like the sewing machine that my mother used to own previously when I was a kid. Just whatever happens in the house, quickly you need to fix your clothes or something, then just put it in the sewing machine and it will get it done. It's just like this, I'm so happy to see that 3D machine has 3D printers have come to this stage where it's just plug and play and some kind of an essential instrument that is required in the home. So now if any part in your home breaks off, like a hanger or a bathroom hook or anything of that sort, just quickly download it from Thingiverse. Even if you're not a designer, load it up in the SD card and start printing. So I just love the form factor of it. It's really, really small. It's beautiful. So here's the power brick. Let me unhook the wire. It goes away. Back. And we have a problem. You never seem to understand. I live in India, whereas this one is actually US plug port, which I think we cannot use. So just a minute, hold the camera over here. I'll just give it the proper cable. I quickly have the alternate wire over here, and let me plug that in and put it over the port. So that's on, and I am plugging it at the back. So where's the power button? I don't know where the power button is. Let me take this off. Oh, it's over here. Yep, it's on, and we are starting to see some contents in the menu. Let's open the TF card, and inside that we have the micro SD card. I don't know if any pre-programmed STL files are there, so I'm just going to plug that in. Okay, so it goes inside over here as I showed you earlier. So once the SD card is in, let's try to restart the program and see inside the printing menu. Oh, there is. I see octa.g code and 424.g code. I'm going to select this and say print. So it starts printing, and I can already hear the machine humming. There's a good sound to the machine. I just love this kind of touch screens these days. The previous machine that it had was the Anycubic i3 Mega, which is by far the best 3D printer that I own. You just have to put the print in it and it prints, and I get 100% results every time. And with the Ultra Base, it's amazing. And this is the second 3D printer which I going to own with this touchscreen. The touchscreen makes it very, very easy now to control the things. Otherwise, you know, if you want to increase the temperature or anything, then just keep dialing. This one is fun to work with. Let me just come in the front to see what is happening. So the temperature of the nozzle is set to be 200 degrees and it's powering up. The bed plate, actually the bed is not a heated one, so we cannot print ABS in this. Only the nozzle is heated. That's something that I forgot to tell you, and maybe that is why, you know, the power consumption is just 8 amperes, because there's no heated bed on this. But just look at the mission. I love how these things are in plastic and how beautifully they are molded parts. It's such a consumer good. So I can see the power being climbed up very soon. It's going to 197 degrees and almost 200 degrees. It's starting to set up. I have to pause it because I haven't loaded the filament. So let me go ahead and load it now. Wow, what a mistake when you do the live streaming for the first time. So it's just doing the dry run now. I see the filament entry hole over this side. Let me quickly drop this here and start feeding it in. Some knob over here. Okay, I have to stop this. Yes. The printing is paused. Oh, this is nice. When the print is being paused, it comes all the way top, letting us access this place. It's nice. So let me show you how the filament is being loaded. On this side is the extruder, and here we have a small lever where we have to pull it and then push the filament all the way through. And if you can see through the PTFE tube, the filament is being fed inside. Wow, this is really tight. The extruder spring mechanism is really tight. I just pushed it all the way. So let me try and start the print again. So play, and hopefully we should see some extrusion right now. Let's wait for it. What's happening? Okay, it started printing now. Good. The bed is not level. If you can go really down, you can see the nozzle. There's a huge gap between the nozzle and the bed plate, which means that we have to level it. This printer does not require any leveling, but it is doing it right now. So let me stop the print and I will start it again. So stop. I sure want to kill the job. Yes. Let's go and see what are there in the settings. There's nothing related to homing the device. Control, home. Oh, I saw something leveling. Nice. So this is the leveling process. If you can show the head, it is going to level in different spots. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I press 1. The head moves to the first spot and it records the location of it. And if you think it is okay, we have to make the Z come down. So I'm going to make the Z come down a little bit. Okay, the leveling here is really difficult. I'm going to nice. So we have now I'm able to feel that the nozzle is holding on to the paper. So I'm going to give OK over here and move it to the next position, position number 2. It's free now, so I'm going to push the Z down. Now it's holding up, so OK. Position number 3. Again, let me try to push the paper. There's too much of play, so it's caught up too much. Okay, position number 4. Okay, nice. So let's start the print again. I'm going to go to home. Printing. Print. So it's starting to heat up from 200 degrees. It's climbing up really fast. That's really good. As I said, there is no heated bed, it's just the nozzle, so only PLA can happen through this. I just want to see how this thing prints. In fact, I'm sure that you people are also interested to see how this printer works. My god, this place is really hot. We are sweating like anything. I don't think we need a heated bed, because with this heat itself, everything is like really warm anyway. So I'm sure that you guys want to see a print happening, and that's what we're trying to get here. As you saw, we didn't have to assemble anything, and the printer is starting to print. Let's see if it's doing something now. The bed is level, everything is level. One problem is I can't freaking see what it is printing, but the head is moving. And let me see if the filament is being fed in. Okay, yeah, the filament is being fed in, so we should be able to see something quickly. Nothing yet. There's no slippage or anything, but oh yeah, I can see. If you can bring the camera over here, people could see that something is being printed over here. You can take it from the top. Yeah, it's very thin, and I am hearing the slippage from it. GEEETECH. Let me pause this to see what happens. Do we see anything? Okay, paused it. As you can see here, I think it's kind of making a shape of a kitty cat or something. It's burning through the bed plate, but nothing is getting printed. So I'm going to stop this live stream. I'm going to test this printer, get the leveling proper. So another 5-10 minutes, I think we will stream again, where we'll be able to see if the printer is printing properly or not. So see you soon.